This is Channel 7 News Good Morning Arkansas.
Welcome back to Good Morning Arkansas. Well, with the warmer weather coming around, I know more people like to get outside, exercise, just get to a healthier track. And so joining me today is Dr. Teresa Bau. She's the medical director of Baptist Health Weight and Nutrition Center. Dr. Bau, thank you so much for joining me.
Good morning. Thanks for having me on today.
So I know this is so important for so many people after just coming over COVID-19, and a lot of us ate a lot. We didn't really work out all that much. How can we just get our health and weight back on track?
This is probably the number one question I'm asked these days. Needless to say, I think COVID has, turned all of our lives upside down. I don't think anyone really is the same person they are today than when they were pre-pandemic. People's careers have changed, relationships and family situations have changed. There's been so much death. So, I think these last couple of years, people have been so reactive towards everything. We haven't really had a chance to really respond to much. And people come to me saying, man, I don't know what happened these last couple of years, but now I'm trying to get my life back on track. Where do I start? People always know about diet and exercise, but there's, more to it than that. Reestablishing some important relationships with friends and family, people that are actually supportive. So my number one rule, I like to quote Michael Pollan. He's a journalist, but his rule for nutrition essentially is eat food, so real food, not too much, mostly plants. So I kind of like that little saying. It makes things kind of easy for people. Eating mindfully, so staying attuned to your hunger cues. I think a lot of us have been doing a lot of stress eating, kind of reactive eating, trying to get some more physical activity where you can. Daylight savings has helped with just extending, sunlight. So just going on a little walk after work before, going home, finding a little activities that you can do during the day. Getting enough sleep is a big one. Stress management, I think everyone's been stressed. Everyone's been a little bit anxious, just because of the uncertainty and the unknown. Whatever you need to do, if you need to, reach out to friends or family, if you need to reach out to a mental health specialist, that's not a problem. But just being aware of some of these stressors and managing that well. And lastly, if you need help with all of that, make sure that you're following up with your primary care doctor. I know a lot of people have actually neglected seeing even, their primary care doctor these last couple of years because they're afraid to go into clinic. A lot of clinics have been full. So the first step, I would say, actually, before you even start getting into any sort of, lifestyle change or modification, is to get that appointment in with your primary care doctor as soon as possible, just for a routine physical exam, repeat some blood work, and maybe they can help get you started in the right path.
Well, then how can Baptist Health Weight and Nutrition Center help with some of these issues, or what kind of services do y'all offer?
So our clinic is actually very unique. I feel like it's probably one of the most unique clinics that we have in the Central Arkansas area. We've got a team of several different types of medical professionals. We've got some registered dietitians. We have a couple of exercise physiologists. And then I'm there as sort of medical oversight. You don't see a lot of these clinics around. So our registered dietitians are able to kind of calculate your, daily caloric needs, break down your macronutrients, help you come up with a meal plan, and they follow up with you, on a daily basis. We've got our own little app that they can kind of monitor you on. There's that accountability, which is really nice. Our exercise physiologist also can come up with an exercise plan that fits your needs. We work with people with all sorts of medical backgrounds, and they come from, people that haven't even really been exercising all that much. So just a variety of different backgrounds to come up with an exercise plan that works for you and is safe for you. And then me, I actually do not alter any medications that you're currently on. I work very closely with your primary care doctor and with your specialist to kind of come up with the best medical regimen for you, whether or not you need to titrate any of your medications. So I'll be in very close relationship with your primary care doctor and say, cardiologist, endocrinologist, that sort of thing, to kind of fine tune your medication regimen as you progress through the program.
Okay, yeah, I know that the accountability is so important. Dr. Bau, are there classes offered to the community?
Yes. So we're trying to make this more of a community effort. We've actually got a storefront in the clinic, just in case, you just really are overwhelmed with just diet and meal planning. We've got a storefront where you can buy, supplements. We're partnering with companies locally for fresh meals that you can just come in and buy. We have actually a couple of community classes that we've got coming up, and the plan is to actually do one community class a month, either taught by myself, the registered dietitians, or one of the exercise physiologists, just to talk about, we'll talk about a topic like hypertension, for example. We've got an exercise class actually coming up here within the next couple of weeks. We actually have a free youth program, which I'm very excited about. The next spring session starts March 29th. That's actually tomorrow. It's in the evenings. It's free for kids 11 to 17. We encourage the families to actually come with them. So it's sort of a family effort. We'll do little cooking demonstrations, little exercises that you can do at home, just to kind of make the family start sort of a new healthy routine.
Oh, yeah, that all sounds so amazing. Dr. Bau, how can people go to get more information if they want to learn more about this?
So you can find some more information about our services on our website. You can also call our office at 501-202-2001 and then just hit number 1.
Okay, perfect. Great information from you. Thank you so much for joining me today.
All right. Thank you.